Hey guys, it's Practical Psychology, and this is part 2 of our tips about dating and depression. So if you missed part 1, check the description. As we mentioned in the first video, here's 4 more tips to help with your own depression, starting where we left off.
Sometimes depression is simply caused by neurochemical imbalances in the brain or substance abuse, and this type of depression responds well to professional therapy and sometimes a couple of months of medicine. But there are also studies linking depression to an imbalance in gut flora, caused almost entirely by our diet and lifestyle choices. If you are depressed, the first thing you can do to start feeling better is to cut out processed foods, increase your organic fruit and vegetable intake, and start taking probiotics. These habits reduce chronic inflammation in both the brain and gut, thereby boosting your mood and increasing happy hormones like serotonin, dopamine, and oxytocin. 7. Find as many ways to laugh as possible. It is nearly impossible to stay depressed when you are laughing. The simple act of laughter requires a completely different set of neurotransmitters to fire than being depressed. Watch funny movies, read funny comic books, or call a friend that was always the class clown. Laughter is the best medicine for a million ailments, including depression.
So, tip number 8 is to spend some time in the sun. Depression is greatly lessened when you get enough vitamin D. Now, your body makes vitamin D when you are exposed to the sun's rays. So step outside and lighten up, literally. Tip number 9 is remember that if you are ruminating about the past or worrying about the future, you are not living in the present. To be happy when you're dating someone, you need to stay in the here and now. So give up your memories of the past and your anxious thoughts about the future, and your depression will all but disappear. Practices like Qigong, meditation, and yoga can help you stay in the present moment. So, what about if your partner you are dating has depression? Here's a few things you can do to help them. 1. Offer the person you are with choices. Now, they may not feel like doing much when they are depressed, so a quiet evening watching Netflix at home may be easier for them to handle than a boisterous, anxiety-inducing crowd at a rock concert.
2. Remember that water seeks its own level. If someone is depressed, they may not lighten their mood simply because you feel joyful and relaxed. Though you can always try to cheer someone with laughter or your smile, if they are really depressed, nothing you do will change them because they have to want to change them. Water will always seek its own level, and someone who is depressed has to want to feel happier in order to make changes in their life that would support that change. 3. Try to offer balance and stability. Sometimes mood swings and different perceived versions of reality accompany depression. Be there for them and be stable. Don't go back and forth on your word. Don't be sketchy, lie, or trick them. Be honest with them always and try to remain calm when around them. Even if that means being honest about how you feel about your depression, that is better for them than lying about how you feel. 4. Stay positive. This is going to be really hard because being around someone who is depressed and pessimistic is difficult. But if you want to help them out of it, whether you are their partner or just friend, you're going to have to stay positive. Keep reminding them of all the good things in life. Cheer them up when something stressful happens or they forget something. If you're their partner, you may be their only source of positivity.
Tip number 5 is to be a friend. Dating isn't all about romance and fairy tale endings. Just being a friend to someone can greatly encourage them to seek help or make major life changes that will help them steer themselves out of a depressive state. Tip number 5 is to lead by example. So you may not be depressed, but doing yoga, spending time outdoors, eating nutritious food, staying active and laughing whenever you can, even meditating, just drinking more water in front of someone who is depressed will act as a lesson for them in how to live a happier life. All of these health habits contribute to your positive state of mind. By showing them how it's done, your romantic partner might pick up on 1 or 2 of these habits too. Again, a huge shout out to Health Chronicle for helping with the content creation and animation of part 1. Check the video out here if you missed it, and if you didn't, watch this video of how sleep timing can affect your mood. If you really enjoyed his animation style, I loved it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something. Thanks for watching.